welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to sit down and film kind of like another working with color video for you guys, and I have no idea what number we're on, but the title will tell you which number we're on. But I just wanted to sit down and play with a little bit of color but still keep it rather light, because I did promise you guys some more kind of lighter makeup looks. I did pair it with a somewhat of a bolder-ish lip, and I'm trying out the new blush serum that came in my Birchbox. So if you guys want to see this in action, watch this video. But I just wanted to sit down and play with some makeup. It's been a while since I've been able to play with makeup. I know I did not have a video last Tuesday, and I do really want to apologize to you for that. I know, like, I have a ton of excuses, but seriously though, I was sick on Monday, so I wasn't able to film on Monday, and then I was out of town Friday to Sunday, so that kind of didn't help things. And I think this got a text. I think the sickness just kind of was me recovering from the weekend, but I am back. I'm trying to get back on schedule, and I promise I'll do my best. But if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I've already primed my entire eyelid, and I'm going to go in with the Coastal Scents Revealed 2 palette, and I'm going to start out with this shade right here. I'm going to work this into my crease as my transition shade, and then I'm slowly going to build the intensity up as I go with this shade and a couple others. And I'm not being too careful with the placement of this as far as the eyelid goes, because we're going to clean that up with concealer later. So I'm then going to jump to this shade right here, which is, come to focus, there we go. I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is kind of like a kind of red chocolate shade. Dipping my brush into that, I'm going to apply that to my crease as well and really build this intensity up. I don't want to go too heavy too fast. I'm then going to switch to a pointed crease brush, and I'm going to go in with this burgundy, oh, it's focusing in and out, okay. I'm going to go into this really rich kind of burgundy wine color on my pointed brush. This is going to get applied to my crease as well. Then on a clean brush, I'm just going to clean the edge up. Now, just because I think this look needs a little extra depth right in my actual crease line, I'm going in with this shade right here, and this is Sweet Plum from Mary Kay. And I'm working that only on the tips of this brush. This is going to get popped right in the actual line of my crease. I'm not going any higher than that. This is just going to give the look some extra depth. Now, to clean up our eyelid, I'm going to go in with a really small brush in my concealer, and I'm going to carve out my eyelid, being super careful when I get to that crease line right there. And I only use a little bit of concealer. So I'm going to go in with Goldmine, and it was gold something. This is Goldmine from the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. So while that is still tacky, I'm going to go ahead and just pat that down on my eyelid, being super careful at my crease line. Doing this while your concealer is still tacky, the concealer is going to add a secondary base so that your eyelid shade is going to be more vivid and it's going to last a lot longer. So it's going to be like a primer. If you don't have eyeshadow primer, concealer does the exact same thing. I'm going in with black gel liner. Whenever you do a kind of bolder look like this, it's best to go in with black liner to really intensify the look and your lashes, so your lashes don't just disappear. So I'm just going to line them up. Now, I did put the tiniest of a flick on the outer edge, not enough to be a real huge noticeable difference, but enough that you kind of lift the eye slightly. So next I'm going to curl my lashes, and then we need to apply mascara, and I'm using Maybelline's Pumped Up Colossal. So for cheeks, I'm going to go in with this blush serum right here. This came in my July Birchbox. This is from Beautanio Beauty. And so I'm just going to use it on a brush. And a little of this goes a long way. So I'm like barely pushing it up the top of the tube. And I'm just going to slightly go over it with my brush. Barely getting any on my brush at all. This is going to get applied to my cheeks. So for a highlight, I'm going to go into this Revolution Beauty Vivid Baked Highlighter Powder in Radiant Lights. That is a mouthful. And I'm going to put this on the top of my cheeks. So for lips, I'm going to go in with this Colourpop liquid lipstick. This is one of their matte liquid lips, and this is in the shade Lumière 2. And I like applying with a brush instead of the actual little doe foot applicator, just because I think I have better control with it. Now with a small brush, I'm going to go in with my highlighting powder because I think my inner corner of my eyes need a little bit of highlight. So I'm going to pop that right in there as well. So here you guys go. This is the final look. Here's a close-up of the eyes. I hope you guys have really enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Also, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and become a member of my YouTube family. I love you all so much. Don't forget, there's a full list of products I used in the description box below this video. I hope you guys have really enjoyed this. I'll talk to you next Tuesday, and don't forget, make good choices.